So last order of business for this machine is to replace the pull cord, which is pretty easy. All we're going to do is take the top cover off. Just like that. And now you have these 5/16 bolts that are holding the tank on. We're going to flip the tank back. Hard to lose. Ask me how I know that, but I like to use a magnet to take them out. And then if you have enough flex, you can just pull the tank back and it won't pull off the fuel line. But you just need access to both those bolts there. We have access to these front ones here. But before we do that, we have another 5/16 to remove. And then with the dipstick tube, I just carefully pull it up, but keep it in, and then just roll it out of the way like that. Lock this off. There we go. Here. Simple as that. Spider chuck. So to replace a cord on one of these, all you need is a really long screwdriver and then a pair of flush cuts. Work best, but you can use a normal pair of cutters. All you do is just pull this all the way out. Get your screwdriver, find the best hole to stick it in. That one's fine. And you can see it kind of locks it in place. Pull this guy out and lop this end off. And anyways, you can see that the knot sticks to about right there. So we're going to size up a new rope. And I buy my rope in bulk. Used to be able to get more of it years ago than this, but they've shrank the spool a little bit. But all I do is just do about right there to compensate for the little knot that's inside. And then I just measure it out. A little bit more to compensate. And we'll go right about here. So all I got to do with these nylon ropes is just cauterize the end a little bit. Simple as that. And do it to the other side too. So I've gotten really good at this over the many times I've done this, but all you do is you just slip in the cord from the other side. And you do your best to just get it through this little hole right here. Just like that. Throw a knot in the end, is not too close to the end, but pretty close. Give it a good hearty tug. Reach in with a pair of needle nose. Pull out the old bit there. Pull and tighten. There you go. pull it out, let it spool out a few times, find where it's going to sit in the groove, and there we go. So, got the cord back on, just need to put those 4 bolts back in, throw it all back together. I'll meet you guys at the start. All right, so let's see how everything runs. Runs good. I'm gonna let it run for a bit. So plenty of grass to mow here. I'll show you guys how it runs. I just adjusted the self-propelled cable. It was running way too fast, so I just pulled the cable out just a little bit. Didn't need much. Overall, I'd say it did pretty well. You notice when I took it through that patch, I didn't even slow down. I went with the speed of the self-propel at its top speed, at least what I had it set at. Didn't hiccup at all. Mower runs really good. Choke and everything's working as it should. Just have to give it another bath, put that cover back on, and I'll meet you guys at the end. All right, let's give it a final start. Good. It's definitely going to get at least 5-6 more years out of it, probably more if he takes care of it. The new bag definitely makes it look a lot nicer, even though the paint's faded, but that's okay. Beats spending close to $500 on a brand new Toro, or $400, I can't remember which. Either way, it's still expensive for what's essentially the same kind of mower, same body and deck and everything, with newer Briggs on it, which are not as good as these Quantums. These Quantums will definitely outlast those Briggs any day, the newer ones. Anyways, hope you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more.